The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how that lasted. Replay me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but get what I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they didn't think it ever outscore me.
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man to beat, got it all day.
Still with that wrist control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You
bracket.
don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to
Deep
test my
left.
grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the roof now. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitate it. You get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down. Watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback. I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena. Just know I'm the home team. I back out arenas and arenas. Cover the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
Hey guys, Scott Logwood with the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Welcome back in here to our Boxing Locker pregame show. I'm here now with the Girard. Hey guys, Scott Logwood with the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Welcome back in here to our Boxing Locker pregame show. I'm here now with the Girard head coach, Coach Mark Brooks. And first of all, Coach, welcome. And 3-0 this year, starting off the season. You guys have really looked more improved from last year. What's it been like building this program over the last year and a half?
I'm just so happy to see the way the kids have bought in and, doing all the small things right. I know that's the boring thing to say, but really it's the dedication to improving each day, and our rallying cry has been about a little bit of grit, getting a little tougher, and we're hoping that we can display that tonight against a really, really impressive Corry team, in my opinion.
So you guys come in, you're 3-0 on the season. You look at this Beaver team. Have you identified anything defensively that you feel like the Yellow Jackets can attack on offense?
Well, I think they're fast everywhere, offense and defense, and that's something that as a coach, sometimes you turn on the film and you see guys running around, and that's something that definitely catches your eye or attention right away, So really, I know they're doing some different things schematically, defense, so we tried to be as prepared as possible, and I'm interested to see what they come in out tonight. I know that Coach Goodwill does a fantastic job, but he's added some new guys to the staff like Bill Frick, so there's definitely some different things happening over there this year that we're keeping an eye on.
And you look at your defensive side of the ball. You mentioned how fast the Beavers are. They've got a lot of speed back there. What's your plan of attack on defense to try and at least slow these speedsters down?
I wish I had something, fancy for you or some kind of a soundbite, but really it's the same thing as every week. It's down the ball, Find a way to down the ball and get to the next play, and as many times as you can down the football without it lighting up the scoreboard, that's a good night on defense, and that's our goal like it is every week.
So coming into tonight, 3-0, the Beavers coming off a tough loss against Fort LaBeouf last week. This has really been a tough region. A lot of improved teams. You look at Northeast, they're 3-0. You guys are 3-0. It just seems like the region is really starting to scrunch up here. As you get into the season, you get past tonight, you're looking forward, where do you see this region going, and how far do you think some of these teams can make it?
I think one of the things that stands out to me is, John Anger at Harbor Creek does a fantastic job as well. So really there's no easy game in the region this year, in my opinion. I know people kind of looked at us last year as the rollover one, and we're hoping to change people's mind on that. And Coach Grahowski's done such a nice job at Northeast. I mean, you turn on their film, they're a team in their own right that has 3 big receivers running around making plays. So really I'm thinking that it's going to be a long season for everybody in the region and a lot of battles that I'm looking forward to watching. It's one of the things that as a coach, you're so focused on improving your own team, but sometimes you catch yourself when you throw on the scout film. It's like, hey, I'm watching a pretty good football game here, and you take a peek. So that's what I saw when I turned on the LaBeouf Corry game from last week. So 2 impressive teams, and I think there's a couple more in our region that are just like that.
Well, as a Beaver fan, I'd have to say good luck, but not too much luck. But we are looking forward to a good game tonight, and best of luck for you the rest of the year, Coach.
Appreciate it. We always take all the luck we can get. Thanks for having me on.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Logwood here with your head coach of the Corry Beavers football team. Coach, let's start with last week. I felt the team come out a little flat in that first half. The second half, they come out, really started playing Beaver football. And I told Dewey, I'm like, if they would have played the first half like they did the second half, we would have won that game.
Correct.
That was kind of our take on the whole thing. But what did you see out of that Fort LaBeouf game, and what corrections are you making coming into tonight?
Well, yeah, just to piggyback off of what you said, that was our diagnosis as well. We started flat. We didn't start playing our game. So we kind of a tale of two halves. We gave up 286 in the first half, and we gave up 33 yards in the second half. 31 points in the first half. We shut them out in the second half. So 100%, if we play that entire game the way we played in the second half, we'd be all right. So we challenged them at halftime. That was our first big adversity of the season. We challenged them pretty hard, and the positive is that they responded. It turned out not to be enough, but we kept playing. We finished the game, and we played hard.
Yeah, had that onside kick there at the end, and
I know
you had the chance. Just a tough loss there. So coming into tonight, now we look at these Girard Yellow Jackets, and like last year I knew, and because I had talked to Mark Brooks prior to, he came in on our podcast, and we were talking to him about the challenge that Girard has with building a new program, basically. Mm-hmm. Right now they're 3-0.
Yes.
A big turnaround for Girard. What's the game plan tonight for the Yellow Jackets?
Well, we're more focused on our game plan. We want to start fast. That's been the emphasis all week. We need to start fast. We can't wait until the second half to play football. Coach Brooks is a phenomenal coach. What he did out there at Northwestern is unbelievable. Turning that program around. He's well on his way here at Girard. So, be ready for 4 quarters of football. This is a 3-0 team. This is a big region game for us, as all the others are. It should be fun.
A must win in the region now with the loss last week.
Yep.
There's a lot. Like you look at Northeast, much improved this year. They're 3-0 coming into tomorrow night against LaBeouf. That'll be a real tester for them. But as far as the game plan tonight, who are you looking for on the Girard Yellow Jackets that you have to circle and say this is the ones that we have to stop? You're
going to see a lot of pro sets from them. They're going to try to pound the rock early. You'll see I formation. Their fullback is a big athletic kid, number 44. Their tailback is another big athletic kid, number 0. You're going to see a lot of lead, and then they're going to leak that fullback into the flat. He's got great hands. People haven't covered him very well so far this year. Actually, their 2 backs are their 2 leading receivers on the team. So it's those guys. It's the very talented quarterback, St. Julian. We got to shut that down.
On offense for the Beavers, have you found any weaknesses in that Girard defense that you feel you can exploit a little bit with the speed that we offer?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be zone. There a lot of cover 3, out there. So maybe not as much over the top tonight. We'll probably see a lot more in the short passing game in the intermediate zones.
Well, get it into the playmakers and let them
Absolutely.
go to work.
That's been the message all week.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us here, Coach. We appreciate your time, and get back on the winning side of things tonight. And go
Absolutely.
Beavs.
Yep, go Beavs.
And welcome in to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as the Girard Yellow Jackets take in the field here. You just heard from both coaches, Dewey. This is going to be I think it's going to be a fun game tonight to cover.
Yeah, I look forward to it. It's not going to be a repeat of last year. It's going to be a much different team on the field for Girard this year as opposed to last couple of years, as they have laid a good foundation and they're starting to see the fruits of their hard work. So it's going to be a fun, highly contested game here tonight as the Beavers take the field here. And, one thing that impressed me about both coaches, they didn't give us any locker room billboard things to put up there. So we're going to have to find something in the broadcast tonight to have it put up in the locker room.
Yeah, both of them coaches, great guys, and I enjoy talking to both of them. And Mr. Brooks, we know the program that he built at Northwestern, and this is going to be a good game. Mark Brooks is trying to build a new program here in Girard. We've seen what they were last year. This year they start out 3-0, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be more of a test than what people might think.
Yeah, Coach Brooks is going to have them ready to go. They got some big backs in the backfield, and the Beavers going to have to continue to play Beaver defense, swarm to the ball, and try to punish the ball carriers and get them down on the ground quickly. But they're going to stick to their game plan. Just going to be see which team can impose their will more on their opponent here tonight.
It is the Box It and Lock It pregame show. As we get ready for, I believe, the alma mater and the national anthem, we'd like to welcome you all in. Thank you, Box It and Lock It. Visit them online at www.boxitandlockit.com. And real quick, Dewey, we're going to do the Snap Fitness 3 steps to success tonight. Number 1, I got get off to an aggressive fast start tonight. Number 2, use your speed to your advantage tonight. We heard Coach Goodwill, a lot of quick passes. Let your playmakers go to work. And protect your quarterback and open up them run gaps up front. Offensive line has to be physical tonight.
Yeah, all good 3 points there is Beavers need to be executing all 3 of them at a high level here.
Awesome job, as always, on the national anthem by the Corry Marching Band. And we're getting ready for a good one here at Sheen Field tonight. Corry Beavers taking on the Girard Yellow Jackets. Dewey, let's take a look at tonight's Spotlight Player of the Game. Tonight I got Keaton Forsina. I still have Blake Cook's picture on there. Pardon for that. But Keaton Forsina tonight, only one catch last week. It was for a touchdown, Dewey, but I think Keaton's going to have a bounce-back game tonight, and I think he's got to be a big part of the offense tonight.
Yeah, hopefully he gets back into the swing of things and gets the Beavers offense rolling at a high level, as we can definitely use him in the defensive backfield. I don't know how much Girard's going to throw, but hopefully he can maybe come up with 1 or 2 interceptions and maybe a pick six in there, as the Beavers led out here on the field tonight. It was number 30. That was Gavin Greer with the Hammer Award, as we didn't get a chance to mention that quite yet. But look forward to Forsina having a good night here tonight.
And speaking of Forsina, we'd like to thank Forsina Reynolds for chipping in and giving us a donation. And I want to thank Forsina Reynolds for their contribution to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. And it looks like we got a coin toss winner. What do we got down there, Dew?
It looked like Girard won the toss and is elected to defer to the second half. And that means the Beavers will receive the Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff. They'll be going left to right on the screen, and the Jackets right to left. Jackets in the red helmets, white jerseys, white pants, and the Beavers sporting the all black here tonight.
And there's Keaton Forsina. Aggressive on D. You know, one catch last week. We mentioned he's got to have a bounce back week this week. But he's a heady player, Dewey, and he can spark the team.
Yes, we need somebody to steal away that momentum when we lose it, and he's a good player that can do that with not just his play on the offensive side of the field, but on the defensive side as well. So we'll look for Forsina to have a handle in the momentum swings here tonight.
All right, we got no switch guy tonight, so I am on duty. Dude, you're going to have to carry me a little bit here now. As
we'll do our best to pick up the slack.
If I need you to pipe in, you pipe in. If I tell you to shut up, you zip it.
I will. Yes, sir.
We're still going to have fun tonight.
Absolutely. A little update from the PUP list. Connor Sterling not dressed for tonight's game. Had a little bit of a scare with an injury last week. And number 12, Alex Schmidt, out of the game with a broken hand. He's got a cast on his right arm.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's hand or wrist or what it is, but Beavers are set to receive here. And it's a little bit of a squibber right up the field, and the up man gets it at about the 48-yard line. And that is going to be, I believe that is Kevin Heiser with the recovery on the opening kick, number 57.
The opening kickoff.
And that'll set the Beavers up 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. So great field position to start with the offense.
Great field position indeed. We're going to try and get our scoreboard up here, too. So take it away for a bit.
All right. Baker comes out in the gun. He'll send two receivers to the top side, one to the near side. Off man on the wing to the right. They'll bring a man in motion. That's Cook, and it's a give to Kennedy over the left side. He'll get to the KC's Express midfield stripe. Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8. 55 on the tackle there for the Jackets. Tyson Evanoff. And the Beavers quickly up to the line here, Scott, not even huddling up, as they'll keep that same formation. They flip the wing to the top side of the field, and it's a give to Kennedy again. He's caught in the backfield, and he'll fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not going to be much of a gain, if anything. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
No gain on the play, brought down by number 44, Mason Kalicki.
Kalicki with the tackle for the Jackets.
At the 50-yard line.
As the Beavers start out trying to run the ball here. And Girard up to the task so far in between the tackles, just limiting 2 yards on the 2 plays. Beavers will send 2 receivers to the near side now. Baker in the gun, he's looking to throw. And it's caught by Blake Cook, and he's wrapped up immediately. That'll be a 1-yard gain. Number 6 with the tackle. That's Chris Barendike. I butchered it, Scott. I apologize. Barent. And Beavers going for it here on 4th down. right from the midfield stripe, maybe the 49-yard line, and now Baker's going to back up into Peace B punt formation. Jackets have nobody back deep, and he's going to pooch it down the field. It'll land inside the 15-yard line, takes a roll, and it'll stop right at the 15. So the Beavers are able to pin them back inside their own 20-yard line.
So now it'll be up to the Beaver defense to really get it cranked up here against this stingy Yellow Jacket team, we'll say.
Officially, they mark it at the 16, it looks like, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets at their own 16. 10-19 to go here in the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter. And the Jackets open up in shotgun formation here. Sanchez in the gun, trying a hard count to get the Beavers to jump. Somebody moved on the line, but not into the neutral zone. Severance will come to the near side of the field as the quarterback will go under center. And we have Corner Bar and Grill flags down on the field as they blow that play dead, and they're going to say offsides on the Beavers. Somebody must have lined up in the neutral zone. It's going to cost them 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Jackets. So out across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jackets have it 1st and 5 now. And the Beavers string it out right down the line next to no gain. Maybe the officials will be generous and give them the line of scrimmage, bring it up 2nd down and 5. But that whole wall of linemen just moved down towards the Jackets sideline, and there was no gain on the play, so 2nd down and 5 for the Jackets. And that was number 9 in at quarterback, St. Julian. As the Jackets continue to move things around, they'll put 2 receivers on the near side. I formation. And a delay give to the back in the backfield, and he's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be lucky to gain a yard on that play. It'll be 3rd down and a long 4 for the Jackets. Beaver defense rising to the challenge here, Scott, so far. Have them in 3rd mid-range. St. Julian will go to the gun here. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 up top. Big back to his left. And he'll roll out to his left, being chased from behind. He's running out of room, and he throws it out of bounds. It'll be incomplete, and he kind of paid for that late throw, as the Beavers had a lot of pressure on him being applied there by Colton Anderson. And there was a whole slew of black jerseys chasing him down. And the Jackets go 3 and out here. 4th and 4 from their own 22. And I believe this is Zach Severance back to punt. As the Jackets get into Peace B punt formation, he's number 11. And I believe that is Cook back here to receive the punt. It's going to be towards the sideline. It's out of bounds before it got to the 50. So the Beavers winning the battle of field position so far. I don't see any Corner Bar and Grill flags down on the field, so the play should stand. You've got to see where they're going to mark it at. Beavers will switch up and get the offense back out there again. They're going to mark it at the Jackets' 45-yard line, Scott. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Beavers at the 45. 8:53 to go here in the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter. Still scoreless after each team had 1 possession. Baker switches it up. He'll go with 2 wide receivers to either side, back in the backfield behind him. Baker looking to throw, zips it out onto the near flat. Caught by Van Carey, and he's going to be close to a Northwest Bank 1st down. He's right at the 35, so it will be enough for the 1st down of the day. Good little pitch and catch there between Baker and Van Carey. Beavers revert right back to that staple offense. 2 receivers topside, 1 on the near side, then they'll shift out of it. 3 receivers to the top side now. Back in behind Baker. Still looking. He'll swing it to the back on the near side, down to the 30. As Meredith inside the 10, out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 1st and goal. Marcus Meredith with a little swing pass out of the backfield, and the Beavers are in business inside the Rossbecker red zone.
Good swing out, and that's what Coach is talking about. Get your playmakers out in space,
Nice run after the catch, down the sideline, sidestepped one tackler, and got inside the 10. Baker in the gun here. They'll put 3 receivers to the top side. That's Albers in the backfield behind him. It's a give to Albers, trying to get away and cannot. And it's going to be a loss on the play back to the 8. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 8. In on the tackle is Gromley, number 8 for the Jackets. And that's how this game's going to kind of go, as the teams take body shots at each other right now. Baker in the gun. He'll send 3 receivers to the top side. Albers will get in the backfield with him. Takes the snap from center, looking to his right. He'll throw it in there, and it's caught. And it's a Corry Custom Machine touchdown, and it's our spotlight player of the game, Frisina, with the touchdown reception.
Great grab there from Keaton Frisina. Better throw from Baker. And the Beavers throw a strike and lead it 6-0 here with the PAT pending due.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with the Kearney and Ruth PAT. Looks like Lathrop's going to come in and hold for Frisina as they're going to put the ball down at the 10. So they're going to go for the 1-point try here. Snap is away, it's down, and the kick is up. And it's good and true. Beavers lead it 7-0.
We'll be back on the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Beavers up 7-0 when we come back.
Girard 0.
There'd be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back in here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Scott with Dewey Hurd with you as Beavers got it teed up. And the kick is away, and it'll be up to that Beaver defense now to take over as Girard has it across the 30, 35, and shy of the 40-yard line. That is where the Yellow Jackets will start.
On the return was number 22, Scott, Nick Zona. And I was looking at all the other players back to receive that kick for the Jackets, and they're loaded back there. They got Kalicki, they got Arnold. They got a lot of big backs out there, and you pick your poison who you want to kick to. Field as the Beavers will go defense here. Jackets have first and 10 at their own 30.
Funeral home turnover. And big play there for the Beavers as defense answers well.
Look, there's a little fumble on the exchange between St. Julian and the big fullback 44, Kalicki. And it just didn't get put away right. And Beavers take advantage of it here with another short field to work with as they have it at the Jackets' 33-yard line. Look, get up by 2 scores here. 7:23. Baker in the gun. He'll survey the field. He'll be flushed out of the pocket. And he's got to get it to the outside and does. Inside the 20, down the sideline, tiptoeing. And no, he stepped out. Stepped out at the 3.
Stepped out of bounds. Big play from Lucas Baker.
A big Munns Merch run down the field, but it's coming back on a penalty, holding at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we got that ugly corner bar and grill hanky out there on the field, and this one's coming back, folks. And
they'll mark 10 yards off from the spot of the foul at the 26, so that'll push them back to the 36. It should be first down and 12 after they mark off the penalty. But a big penalty nonetheless, as the Beavers were going to be first and goal at the 3.
After the penalty, the Beavers will begin their drive.
So as Coach Brooks says, their defense is going to live for another down here. Beavers have it first and 10, or first and 12 at the Jackets 36. Baker looking downfield. He's going to throw it to the near sideline through the hands of Fresina. And the Beavers looking at second and long.
Number 1, Keaton Fresina, falls incomplete. That'll set up
A little bit of a high throw on that last attempt to Fresina on the near sideline. I'd imagine the butterflies are still flickering a little bit there on the field. But this being the 4th game of the season, hopefully they get them flushed out quickly and get into the rhythm of the game. Baker staying in the gun here. Twins up top. Back to his left. And it's zipped out and low. And it's incomplete. And the Beavers are looking at third down.
That's going to be 3rd and 10 here.
Baker's pass intended for number 3.
3rd and 13 after the penalty, sorry.
Falls incomplete. That's going to set up a 3rd and long for the Beavers at the 37.
Well, we'll see what they dial up here on 3rd and 13. Twins on the near side this time. As they'll shift it out. 3 receivers come to the near side now. Baker takes the snap. He rolls to his right, sidesteps one. And he'll look to get out into the open. And he's going to be trucked down just inside the 35.
Baker scrambles for 3
and maybe
yards,
gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 10.
That's going to set up a 4th and long for the Beavers.
Will you take a shot here in the end zone?
Well, your defense is coming out on fire tonight, so I would say why not?
Yeah, they're going to line up to go for it. 6:30 with the clock moving here. Beavers with their 3rd possession after the Brackett Funeral Home fumble. Twins to either side here. Baker in the gun. He'll roll to his left. He's looking, and has it deflected away from, looked like that was Van Carey he was going to. Nice play there by number 4, River Rogers. And the Jackets will take over on downs.
Baker's pass.
I don't see any hankies on the field, so that was a clean play, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets right at the 33-yard line.
That's going to be a turnover on downs.
6:14 to go here in the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter. Jackets dodge a big bullet there, Scott, as they get around that fumble and get their offense back out on the field as their defense bails them out. Back to I formation here. Twins receivers on the top side. And it's a throwback to Arnold, and he's met in the backfield, but he's going to drag a couple of guys forward. He's going to gain about 1 yard on the play to the 34-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 9.
Keep Fresina in there on the tackle, helping that outside gap on the edge there. Dewey come up, made that big tackle, waited for some help, and Beavers looking to get a stop here.
Mr. Mike Davis, you are the 200 club winner for the first quarter.
Jackets come out. St. Julian in the gun here. 2 receivers on the near side. Is looking to the near side. Over the, oh my goodness, what a
boy.
UTEX Body Shop big hit by Bemis. Absolutely laying the boom on Mussett.
Chris Bemis, number 17 on
Good, hard, clean tackle right there.
That's going to set up
and
a 2 at the 40.
that's going to be our UTEX Body Shop collision of the night right there. Big hit from Bemis.
Yeah, nice stick out there. Julian in the gun. Beavers showing pressure at the line. As they have a 4 wide receiver set, Julian changes the play up, checks with the sideline. Gets the snap from center, zips it out there. It's caught by Severance, and it'll be enough for Northwest Bank first down. And that's their first down of the day. They get up to the 47-yard line.
Kennedy on the tackle.
Kennedy in on the tackle.
Girard.
Here come the Jackets up to the line. Julian in the gun. Twin receivers to either side.
Sidecar to the left here, Dew. Keeper up the middle, and he's buried by 3 black shirts right up the middle, Dew.
You got Albers in there on the tackle along with Owen Nickerson. And I think that it was Nathan Weiss as well. It was all 3 big guys right up the middle there. No gain on a play. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Jackets. Jackets will break huddle, come up to the line. Back to that I formation. St. Julian will get in under center.
Here's a turn to give up the middle. Breaks across to Casey's Express 50-yard line.
Versina in on the tackle there. Bring up 3rd down and 5 as he gets to the Beavers 48-yard line.
Mason Kalicki on the carry.
Kalicki with the carry.
Brought down by number 20, Carson Braswell.
3:05 to go in the first quarter here, Scott, as the Jackets kind of reverting to a ground and pound attack now. They'll spread it out with 4 wide receivers, though. St. Julian back to the gun.
He's going to throw far sideline, and he's going to get about a yard shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, got into the 44-yard line, and the Beavers swarming to the ball there. Deny him the first down, but it's a 4th down and 1 upcoming. Carson Braswell in on the tackle for the Beavers. As the Jackets are definitely going to line up and at least try a hard count here, if not run a play. St. Julian coming in under center in that I formation.
Here's
and it's
turn.
a fake.
It's a fake. He's under high pressure. Makes
He's it down
throw.
the field, and Severance makes the catch downfield, and they convert on 4th and 1 with a big pass play there, and it'll be another first down for the Jackets.
Severance on the
Zach Severance with a big pass reception there. Keeps the drive alive for the Jackets as they get down to the Beavers' 24-yard line. 1:45 to go here in the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter. Beavers with a 7-0 lead. Jackets looking to make a change to it. St. Julian under center. I formation. 2 receivers to the top side. Give to Arnold coming this way. He cuts back against the grain, and he's planted on the ground. After a 1-yard gain down to the 23, maybe the 22. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8, we'll say.
Minute 9 to go here.
St. Julian will settle in under center. I formation.
Got big Kalicki in the backfield. Turns, play fake, rolling out, makes the throw to Kalicki, tips, almost made that catch. And there you see a little bit of the athleticism of big Mason Kalicki out there in the flat, dude.
Yeah, big guy that can move and make athletic plays. That's just a big problem on the defensive side is how to get him covered. But it falls incomplete, and it's 3rd down and long for the Jackets. Knocking on the Rossbecker red zone. As St. Julian will go to the shotgun here. 3 receivers to the near side. Kolicki in the backfield with him.
Here's a turn. Here's the give. Kolicki up the middle. And the Beavers going to stack them up. Maybe 2 on the play.
Right at the line, or right at the 20-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 6. I did not get the number of the jersey in the middle there, but the black wall stands, and it looks like the Jackets are content to let the first quarter come to an end with the Beavers out in front, 7-0.
7-0 it is, and we'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream as Jackets trailing the Beavers. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. First quarter brought to you by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. We'll be back right after this. Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Locke with Dewey Hurd with you as we start the Epiphany's Emporium second quarter of play. Fourth and 6. Here's the pass. And that one knocked away by Keaton for Cena. Big play from Keaton, and that'll be a turnover on down here, Dew.
Yeah, the Jackets get a good drive put together. Don't get rewarded with any points, but they flip the field position as they have the Beavers pinned into their own end at the 20-yard line, where they will take over 1st and 10 as Lucas Baker and the offense will come out for their 4th possession. Baker in the gun here. 2 receivers to either side. Sidecar to his left. Man in motion.
Here's the give. Blake Cook on the sweep there. He breaks a tackle, and Big Kolicki is going to drive him backwards.
Gain about 5 yards to the 25-yard line. Maybe the 24. Looks like they're going to give him 4 yards on the carry. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Jackets doing a nice job of stringing that to the sideline. And the Beavers come right to the line of scrimmage here, calling a play out at the line. Everybody with wristbands checking it. See what the play call is. Baker in the gun. Twins up top.
Kennedy shifts over. He's going to get the give. Here's Kennedy up the middle, and he gets buried.
Maybe a loss of 1 back to the 23 and bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Beavers. Just nothing happening in between the tackles here as both defenses are pretty stout up the middle. Gromley again in on the tackle for the Jackets. Baker in the gun here. Twins on the bottom, 1 receiver up top. Man in the right wing. Baker gets the snap, throws it back for Van Carey. It's a bit low, but he scoops it up. And it'll be 4th down and 5 as they just get to the 25-yard line.
So I would expect a punt here, do this deep in their own territory.
Well, they're going to line up like they're going to go for it. Baker's still in the gun. He pooched it the last time they got in this formation. They'll go to twin receivers as Baker steps back just a little bit. And it's another pooch. It's high in the air. It's going to land at the 45 and very graciously take a Beavers roll inside the 45-yard line of the Jackets down to the 42-yard line, where the Jackets will take over with 9:52 to go in the Epiphany's Emporium second quarter of play.
Baker's punt is down by number 2, Jack Van Perry. At the 42-yard line, and that's where the Yellow Jackets will begin their drive. Our 200 club winner for the second quarter is number 118, Trish Hurd. Congratulations, Trish Hurd. You are the 200 club winner for the second quarter.
9:52 to go here, Dew. Here comes Girard on the offensive. See if the Beavers can get a stop here to give up the middle, and a big pile of black jerseys hit that hole immediately and close it down.
That was Lamech Albers leading the charge there. No gain on the play, bringing up second down and 10 from the 42. As it's just been a nightmare running the ball in between the tackles here tonight for both teams. But you got to be persistent with the run game if you want to be successful with it. And I'm sure both teams right now are going to be persistent with it. Jackets right back to that power I formation. St. Julian under center.
Here's a snap, back to pass, looking downfield. He's got a man deep, and it's in and out of his hands, incomplete. Almost had him, Dew.
Yeah, number 4 streaking down the sideline. That's River Rogers. Blake Cook in with coverage, and it falls incomplete. And the Jackets looking at third down and long.
Rogers is broken up by Tucker Carlson, number 4.
Sorry, that was Tucker.
And Tucker Carlson in there on the defense.
At the 42-yard line.
According to Mr. Mike Woods up top.
That's Tucker Jackson, number 4.
Tucker Jackson. Did you say Carlson?
We don't have a Carlson.
Okay.
That's why I changed it to Tucker Jackson. St. Julian in the gun, going to dump it into flat. And that immediately, there's going to be a corner guard. There's a flag down in the backfield. And it's going to be a holding call against the Jackets. And there was no gain on the play, maybe a loss of 1. I would expect Coach Goodwill to decline this penalty. Beaver defense all over the Jackets offense on this possession. And they do decline the penalty. It'll be 4th down and 11. As you see the Peace B punt team coming onto the field. Blake Cook coming back here for the Beavers to receive it. Zach Severance back for the Jackets to put it away. Good snap from center.
Kick is up.
And partially blocked. Partially blocked. It's going to take a roll.
Oh, and it hit a Beaver.
But it was blocked. Partially blocked.
Doesn't matter. It hit a Beaver.
See what the officials call on the field as they get together and discuss it. One sideline's not going to be happy. They signal first down for the Beavers at the Beavers' 35-yard line. So Beavers avert disaster on that punt.
Now that's poison, poison, poison. Get away from that thing.
Everybody on the punt receive team's got to have their head on a swivel, figure out where that ball is, and if you're close to it, get away from it. Just plain and simple, get away from it. So here comes the Beaver offense back out onto the field. See if they can get things clicking here with 8:34 to go before the half. Baker in the gun. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top.
Baker looking, takes a snap, back to pass. He's looking over the middle, nothing there. And that'll stop the clock with 8:30.
Looked like he was looking for Marcus Meredith, number 13. He also had Jack Van Carey going down the sideline. He's kind of in between them. And they're looking at 2nd and 10 now. Baker's shift over to 3 receivers to the near side. Baker will step back, set in the pocket, throw it downfield. It's caught on the far side. I believe that's Fresina. He'll be close to, if not have, a Northwest Bank first down. It is a first down as they get out to the 45-yard line.
Corry Beavers, first down.
Oh, the Beavers starting to flip that field position. They'll get the chain gang set, and they should wind the clock. Baker in the gun here. Give to the back, and he's met immediately and driven backwards.
That was a big tackle there, number 57, I believe.
That's Jackson Legase. It's going to be a loss of 4 back to the 41-yard line, bringing up 2nd down and 14. As that whole line of scrimmage just went right back to the back in the backfield.
Yeah, Kalicki in there on the bottom as well.
Baker settles the offense. 2 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom side here. They'll shift Meredith over to the right side. And we have a corner bar and grill flag down on the field on the near side, and I believe it's going to be offsides against the Jackets. Number 1 lined up in the neutral zone. And the official said something to him as he walked by him. So that brings up 2nd and 9 for the Beavers after they walk it off to the 46-yard line. Baker settles in with twin receivers up top. Lone receiver on the bottom. Baker rolling to his right. Looks, and he'll tuck and run. Sidestepping a few guys trying to get across the KC's express midfield stripe. And he's going to get tackled about the 49-yard line. As just one too many Yellow Jacket came up to get him down, and it's 3rd down and 6 for the Beavers.
50-yard line.
Didn't quite get to the 50 there, Duke.
Didn't quite get there. But the Beavers live for another down here as we're rolling under 7 minutes to go before the half. Bringing pressure of the Jackets. Hurrying the throw by Baker, and it's overthrown out of bounds on the right side. And the Beavers are looking at 4th and 6 now. 6:41 to go. They're signaling a play in like the Beavers are going to go for it.
Going to set up a 4th down and 6.
Baker in the gun. Twin receivers up top. They'll shift to twin receivers on the bottom side as well. And Baker's going to shift back like he's going to pooch it again. And gets it away. It's going to land at the 30, take a sideways hop, and the Beavers down it immediately.
Baker's punt is down by number 2, Jack Van Carey.
And the Jackets will get yet another possession here, Scott, in a tight game. 7-0 for the Beavers, as both offenses are struggling a little bit in this first half.
Yeah, and I think they're kind of feeling each other out here a little bit, Duke. Not showing too much of their hand, right out of the gate.
Yeah, both lines are playing well at the line of attack, and the defense is getting the better of the offenses so far. St. Julian will come under center. A lot of juniors on the team for Girard this year, Scott. They'll give the up man. He's through the line, and a big play across midfield as Kalicki just bulldozes his way across the KC's express midfield stripe, and it's a big Northwest first down for the Jackets.
Yeah, big Mason Kalicki right up the middle. That was the one player there that Coach was circling. We talked to him earlier, Dewey's like he's just a talented fullback, an actual fullback. He's
built like a
Mack truck.
Yeah, and runs like one as well.
Dump truck.
There's no
Peterbilt truck.
There's
Whatever
no
truck.
There's no juking and jiving to him. He's straight drop the blade and go. Snow plowing everything out of his way as he takes a break on the sideline for this play. St. Julian under center. Drops back, gives to Arnold. He's up the hash. Breaking through into the secondary. Still going as the Beavers swarm to the ball, but he'll have another Northwest Bank first down.
Another big run here from Girard right up the gut, Dewey, and that's something that we've not seen from this Beaver defense, is letting people get right up the middle on them.
Yeah, so back-to-back big runs by the Jackets as they flip the field, have it 1st and 10 at the Beavers' 31-yard line. 5:50 to go here, clock moving before the end of the half. St. Julian in the offense slowly come to the line. Back to that I formation. Give to the back in the backfield. Beavers meet him. Going to gain about a yard to the 30. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Albers in on the tackle.
Ball carrier brought down by number 22, Amos Albers. Short gain on the play.
And here comes Kalicki back into the game as number 25 steps out. That's Gavin Roller. So Kalicki with a quick break back into the game. Jackets looking at 2nd and 9 from the 30. Julian settles in under center. He'll fake to the back, roll out to his right. Looking downfield, wide open in the end zone, and it's a score. Corry Custom Machines touchdown as number 22 leaked across the field. Nick Zona makes the touchdown reception, and we're a PAT try away from being tied.
Completed for a Girard touchdown.
Nice looking play there. Good play action fake. Gave Zona just enough time to get in behind everybody in the secondary. And here comes the kicker for the Jackets. It's number 16, Tyler Vavrek, as he'll try to tie it up here. St. Julian holding. Snap from center, gets it down, kick is away, and it's good. We have a tie ball game, 7-7.
7-7 it is. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Mons Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives? Please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, if you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mons Merch and see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mons Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
And a little onside kick action there, Dew.
Yeah, and a corner bar and grill flag down on the field as the Jackets are going to be called for being offside. So they'll back them up 5 yards and they'll re-kick. Well, that's definitely one way to keep it away from our return guys. Kick it short. Now they're going to bring Fresina up to the front line on this return team. As that is the Vavrek up here teeing it up, and they're going to onside kick it again. Taking a bounce, and that's Nathan Weiss falling on it at the 49-yard line of the Jackets. So the Beavers with great field position here, Scott. 4:50 to go before the half.
Yeah, we'll see what the Beavers can do. I really wish I could get my scoreboard working properly here, because it could really free me up to get some good shots here from our Elwood National Forge field cameras. We had that great touchdown catch from the Jackets in the corner of the end zone. That was a big shot down there, and this game is going to be nip and tuck, I think, and Beavers are going to have to work through it and come out here in this second half and really hammer things if they can't get a score here.
They're going to flip it into the backfield for Van Carey, and he spun down to the ground. Kind of a late hit there as Severance came in late. But it's going to be a backward pass, a loss on a play back to the Beavers 46-yard line. It's a 5-yard loss, brings up 2nd down and 15. And you know, I kind of get the idea why you're trying to dump it into the flats and whatnot, but you got to take some shots downfield as well. That's going to slow down this defense. If you keep playing behind the line of scrimmage, you're just letting them cheat up to the line. Baker in the gun here. He'll send 3 receivers to the near side as Albert shifts back into the backfield. Baker looking to the right, zips it in there, and getting free down the sideline is Fresina, I believe. And he's going to get in with a Corry Custom Machines touchdown.
No yellow flags on the field. Let's take a look at the Dynasty Construction instant replay. Big throw here, big catch from Fresina, breaks 2 tackles and gets by the 3rd man, and there he goes. Keaton Fresina with a Corry Custom Machine touchdown.
A big relevant church pass play gets the Beavers back in front. 13-7. And don't go anywhere, Mr. Fresina. You're going to stay out here for the Kearney and Ruth PAT try. Low snap. And Jackson's going to try to do something with it, and he gets smothered at the 15.
Well, 3:53 to go. We got to step aside. Beavers, Kearney and Ruth PAT is no good. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet. Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream and the Epiphany's Emporium second quarter of play as the Beavers tack on 6 and miss the PAT. But 5:53 to go here, and they'll kick it off to the Yellow Jackets.
Over the head and short and out of bounds about the 25-yard line as the Corner Bar and Grill flag comes in. And we'll see what the Yellow Jackets decide to do. Do they take it at the 35 or do they make them re-kick? Illegal procedure penalty against the Beavs. And it looks like the Jackets have elected to just take it at the 35 as they exchange balls and get the offense out there. 3:53 to go before the half. And the Jackets, to get the second half kickoff when play resumes in the second half, Scott, have an opportunity to get a 2-for-1 deal here. Back to the gun. 3 receivers on the top side of the field, all bunched together. And it's a give to Arnold right up the middle, and he is met at the 35-yard line. And don't look like he's going to gain much of anything, maybe a yard to the 36. Brings up 2nd down and 9, and that gets the clock moving. Both teams with all 3 timeouts to work with here. I think Coach Brooks might wait for a little more positive plays before he starts burning those timeouts, but a lot of time to work with here yet. St. Julian stays in the gun. Twins up top, one on the near side. St. Julian's going to get pressured in the backfield, and it's going to be a lifted half sack for the Beavers. And now it looks like the Beavers take a Jim's Automotive timeout. 3:06 to go. And the Jackets looking at 3rd down and 13. Busy weekend of sports here this weekend, Scott, as we have a plethora of games tomorrow. As JVs will be in action against Jenna McLean. 10 o'clock at GM. And then we have the rec football game at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Mill Creek. And then we're doing the Northeast Fort LaBeouf game Saturday night in Waterford.
Sure are. We're going to take a timeout here real quick. We'll be back right after this.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd. 3:06 to go. And here's a big carry again from Kalicki.
Gets a lot of that yardage right up the middle. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down. Jackets looking at 4th down and 3, but another Jim's Automotive timeout taken by the Beavs.
So we'll take that. We'll be back again right here on the DJ Experience Sports Stream right after this. Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Second quarter, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Jackets set up in the gun, and the Beavers are going to jump.
And that's going to be a first down for the Jackets. And just keep shooting ourselves in the foot tonight, Scott. You just got to play between them ear holes. Be smart about it. And the Jackets with another first down, and you've already burnt 2 of your timeouts. So that kind of puts to bed the whole thought process of getting the ball back for your offense. Now you're just trying to keep the Jackets out of the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Jackets at their own 47. 4 wide receiver set, give to the back, Kalicki, and he's going to power up to the Casey's Express midfield stripe as he gains 3 hard yards between the tackles. 2nd down and 7.
Down after a short gain by Anderson and Albers.
Nickerson and Albers in on the tackle. Beavers continuing to switch out linemen every play. Trying to keep people fresh. Jackets stay in the 4 wide receiver set here. St. Julian in the gun. Quick throw to the near flat for Severance. He'll have enough for the first down as Bemis and Kennedy combine on the tackle. It's close to a first down. Are they going to measure, or are they just going to give it to him? They're going to give it to him as the chain gangs are moving. So a Northwest Bank first down for the Jackets as they get down to the Beavers' 30 or 43-yard line.
Northwest Bank for what's next.
And we have the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning here as we just rolled under 2 minutes to go before the half. Jackets have a drive going. St. Julian barking out the play to his lineman.
And the gun here takes a snap. He's going to keep it. Coming around near side. Got a little crease. He's going to get up to maybe the 39. I think they're going to spot him here at the 42.
Yeah, near official comes in at the 40. Far official's at the 39. We'll see who wins the battle here. That's just the nose of the ball on the 40-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 3. Second down and a short 7 or a long 6. However you want to look at it. We're down to a minute 15 before the half. St. Julian in the gun here, four wide receiver set. Looking to throw. He's going to go down the far sideline. And it falls incomplete. And I don't see any corner bar and grill flags down there. There's tight coverage by the Beavers on the far sideline. And the Jackets will be looking at 3rd down and 7.
St. Julian's pass is broken up by number 3, Blake Cook, and number 1, Steven Casino.
So 59 ticks left here in the first half of action. Second quarter brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium and Payne & Finch Gallery. Thank all of our sponsors. As here comes a snap. Little pass swatted down. I believe that was Nickerson.
Landon Nickerson, it was either him or Hasbrook.
Or Hasbrook, pardon me.
61. Got the Landon Hasbrook got the big old paw up there to knock it down.
I always get the Landon part right. I mess up the last name all the time. But yeah, Hasbrook got the big mitt up there and swatted that thing out of the air. Stops the clock with 55 seconds to go here.
Jackets looking at a 4th and 7. As they'll send 3 receivers to the top side, 2 to the near side. Empty backfield for St. Julian. As they're trying to get a hard count to get the Beavers a jump. As St. Julian will check with the sideline, Kalicki will slide into the backfield with them. And it looks like the Jackets are going to take a Jim's Automotive timeout.
So Jim's Automotive timeout it is. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Live at DeejExperience.com and on YouTube at Deej Experience Productions.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as 55 seconds to go in the Epiphany's Emporium second quarter. Here's the snap. St. Julian rolling around left side. He throws downfield, and there is overthrown target on the play.
Marcus Meredith applying pressure in the backfield. And you turn it over on downs. Beavers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. 1 timeout to work with and 48 seconds to go before the half. 60 yards away from pay dirt, and Beavers could really use another score here.
Yeah, put a little cushion on the board at least, and who gets kickoff?
Jackets get the kickoff to start the second half.
A prominent point here would help the Beavers just in case if the Jackets were to somehow score when they come out of the locker room. Get that little extra cushion would help the Beavers greatly.
It would. Get it to a 2-score game. Baker in the gun, 3 receivers up top. He's looking that way, zips it out into the flat, caught. And Beavers trying to get Blake Cook out into the open. He got to the sideline, and there he goes. turning on the speed and gets cut down inside the 20, about the 12-yard line. We'll have to see where they spot it. But a big Northwest Bank first down for the Beavers as a relevant church pass play sets them up 1st and 10 inside the Ross Becker red zone with 35 clicks to go.
Big run and catch from one Mr. Blake Cook. And now we're going to have whistles. And we're going to get a timeout here, Duke.
Timeout taken by the Jackets.
35 seconds to go. Beavers lead 13-7. We'll be back right after this. Located at 130 North Center Street, Casey's Express has all your favorite tasty treats. From fresh burgers right off the grill made to your liking to their famous wood-fired pizzas, Casey's is your hometown spot for all your good eats. But more importantly, they've got them super delicious cold treats too. Ice cream of all kinds, including your favorite sundaes and milkshakes to that birthday ice cream cake, Casey's has it all. Don't have time to stop? Order online at www.caseysexpresstogo.com. Casey's Express, it's so good. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Skylock with Dewey Hurd with you as the Beavers marching. They are in the Ross Becker red zone here in the second quarter. As Baker in the gun takes a snap, looking, rolling out under pressure, right side. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to get driven out of bounds. And the clock will stop here with 27 seconds to go in the first half.
Got all the way down to the 13, so a gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 for the Beavers. And any points they can get off of this possession is going to be big here. As we say, Jackets will get the ball to start the second half.
Baker in the gun. Takes a snap, back to pass, looking. He's going for the end zone, and it's overthrown, and I don't believe there'll be a flag there, Dewey. I think it was uncatchable.
It was well overthrown, and really the defender did a nice job of not really getting caught with the hand fighting in there. Beavers looking at 3rd down and 5 now.
3rd and 5, 21 seconds on the official game clock.
So plenty of time for the Beavers to get a couple cracks at it here. Ball's got to get into the end zone, though.
Baker in the gun, takes a snap, rolling out, looking. He fires cross field, in between defenders, caught for the Beavers, touchdown!
Jack Van Kerry, I believe, number 2 on the reception there, Scott.
Lucas Baker's pass is completed to Jack Van Kerry for
It is a Corry Custom Machine touchdown from 13 yards out, and the Beavers get that 2-score cushion.
Big pitch and catch right before the half, and you couldn't ask for anything better right there for the Beavers. As they going to go for 2 here, Dewey, after that mishandle on the snap of the last extra point. Baker looking, fires a pass, he's got it. 2-point play is good, and just like that, Beavers are on top.
You got a corner bar girl flag down on the field at the goal line.
I was getting there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a little excited.
You did. We'll have to see what this one is all about.
Pass interference against the Beavers, so take the 2-point conversion off and replay the down. Or will they put it onto the kickoff?
The penalty is against the Beavers.
Well, I would think you would take the 2 points off the board and make them go for it again.
I would think so. As Coach Brooks is not silly. So back out to the 18-yard line. That's a big penalty.
So Baker's going to line it up here. Twins to the top sides. Twins to the bottom. Here's the snap. Baker back to pass. Looking. He's going to the corner of the end zone. It's caught. pitch and catch to Blake Cook, and the 2-point try is good. No flags this time.
Well, I talk about Baker just dropping a dime into the basket, making that an easy pitch and catch. And the Beavers' lead now is 14 as it's 21-7.
We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this. Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott, like we do here, Lisa Lockwood on the main camera, Stephen Mountain on the Elwood National Forge field cam, as is Jack Hasbrook, giving you those two views from the field. And big drive right there for the Beavers, do.
Yeah, big drive as they get not only the score, but they get the 2-point try after converting, but get called for a penalty. And just Baker dropped a dime in there, and the Beavers still get the 2-point. And it's kicked away here. Down inside the 20, picked up and run out to the 30, trying to get into the open, out across the 40. Nice open field tackle there by the Beavers to get them down. As number 22 with another nice return for the Jackets. That's Nick Zona, also with a touchdown catch in the first half. So the Jackets will have it with 7 seconds to go in the half.
Brought back to the 40-yard line.
Spotted down at the 42. Jackets will have it 1st and 10 there. A lot of game to go yet, Scott.
A lot of game. Beavers got to tighten down on D here.
St. Julian in the gun here. Twins up top, one down below. And the back moved. The back moved. Kalicki moved forward. And he's just frozen in his stance there, but he definitely picked his heels up and moved. I can't believe they didn't throw the flag on that. They'll go to 2 wide receivers to either side. And Julian will get it off. A quick throw over the left side. And a nice open field tackle there by the Beavers. And that will end the first half as the Beavers will take a 21-7 score to halftime here, Scott.
21-7 it is. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're going to have Mr. Mountain down there on the field, hopefully.
He's there on the near side, and it looks like he's going to grab Coach Goodwill.
Hey, down here with Coach Goodwill. Coach, felt like the offense had a little bit of a slow start to the game. You get a couple scores before half. How do you maintain that momentum in the second half?
We just got to keep doing what we were doing there at the end. I mean, our focus all week was to start strong. I felt like we did that off the first drive, and then after that we kind of petered out, just making stupid mistakes on my end too. So it's not just the kids. So we got to regroup here in the second half, keep playing great defense, and we'll be all right.
All right, thank you for your time, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
Scott, Dewey, back to you.
All right, thanks, Steve-O. And Beavers with some work to do. We're going to turn it over with our field mic to the Corry Marching Band.
All right, step down so I can get this blanket.
And get our real first good look here at the Corry Marching Band setup and what their show is going to be like. A reminder, coming up in October, it's going to be the Winds of Autumn on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. You're going to want to come to that live here at Sheen Field, and we'll have that coverage for you live all day as we're going to turn it up for the Corry Marching Band.
With their brand new uniforms. The band is under the direction of Kristen McRae, Harley Wilson, Alyssa Britton, and Elizabeth Mitchell. The color guard is instructed by Janelle Presley.
Canvas's sound is their repertoire for the 2025 season. The world is alive with color, and it's only right that we add sound to represent it. Watch as our blank canvas comes to life. Red and orange come through with a Latin flair, with soloists Maddie Stelmack and Kaylee Barber. The jazz number represents the colors blue.
This part of me is not pleased. I had the hand on my back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Corry Marching Band will be back with the rest of the Humes Ford Halftime Report and the ever-famous
so much, Corey. Just a reminder,
Mascot
October
Challenge
4th,
coming up
Wings of
next.
Autumn is back here, and we are so excited. It starts at
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. And thank you for all of our sponsors out there, as we're going to send it down here to Steve-O as soon as he has Coach Brooks in tow down there, and we'll get a word from the Girard side of things as the Yellow Jackets are coming out of their locker room. We already heard from Coach Goodwill headed into the locker room, so we'll get the other side of the coin and see what Coach Mark Brooks has to say about the Yellow Jackets' performance here. And as I said earlier, this is going to be a little bit of a tighter game than people thought it might have been.
A much tighter game, as Mr. Brook has got these Yellow Jackets playing at a high level, and Beavers are lucky to be out in front by 14, but they had to work for it, and a well-deserved lead here.
Hey, Scott and Dewey, down here with Coach Brooks. And, Coach, a very competitive first half, kind of gave up that late score right before half. What did you challenge your team to do here in the second half to get back in it?
I thought we made some mistakes at the end of that quarter, where things didn't go our way. A couple of drops, a couple of missed assignments, didn't down the football in a tackle when we needed to. So really last year, the story of our team was when a quarter went bad, the game went bad. And we just want to keep fighting, keep sticking up for each other, keep making plays for each other. And that's what I'm hoping to see this quarter.
Right on. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck in the second half, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Scooey, Dewey, Scott, back to you.
Thanks, Steve-O. Coach Brooks right there. I really like Coach Brooks, and I like, we had him in on the podcast, Dewey. He could talk for hours about football in general. He's just a straight down-to-earth guy, loves the game, loves the ins and outs of the game, just an overall great character. And we've got a good matchup between two really good coaching staffs here tonight, and these kids are putting on pretty good performance.
Yeah, just the short time that we had with him before the game, that's really my first interaction with him. He just is a guy that loves football. He knows football. He loves it. He likes to see the kids perform, and he likes to get the kids in the right position so they can perform. So he's got their best interest at heart, and he looks to make everybody better every day. So a great guy.
As the Beavers out here on the field, as we getting ready to round out our Humes Ford halftime report, before we get to the good stuff, Dewey, I think it's time we throw a little mascots onto the field.
All right. This week's challenge pits the Beaver against the Girard Yellow Jacket. The Beaver has challenged a Yellow Jacket to a duel. Pistols? Billy clubs? Swords? None of them. It's pillows. A pillow fight inside this C out at midfield. The winner will knock down or make their opponent leave the C. Each mascot is given 2 pillows, and they stand ready inside the C at midfield. The horn sounds, and the fight ensues. Pillows flying and blows being delivered. The Beaver really laying into the fight. The Yellow Jacket doing more blocking than delivering blows. The Beaver stops. The Jacket lowers his defense. The Beaver swings with a massive uppercut. The Jacket is knocked backwards, and the next pillow hits with such force the pillowcase splits open. Feathers flying everywhere. The Jacket tries to stay on his feet, but steps out of the sea, and the Beaver wins the duel. The Beaver is victorious once again. Beaver heads down to Casey's Express for a victorious celebration with a root beer float.
A pillow fight. I would say I would like to know what goes in that demented skull of yours sometimes, but
Well,
I don't think I want in there.
I think about this all week long, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it really wasn't getting much of anything. Thursday, I was getting some good ideas, but then at work today, I was running a machine, and in between closing the door and pushing the button, and then closing the door and pushing the button, I come up with this pillow fight.
Well,
and it works.
We need to get to the stat sheet here, dude. What do we got?
On the stat sheet, Beavers were 0 for 5 on third down conversions. The Jackets 1 out of 7. First downs in that first half, I have the Beavers having 6. I have the Jackets having 6. Penalties, Beavers had 5 penalties in that first half. The Jackets had 2. The only Bracken Funeral Home turnover in the first half belonged to the Jackets. Both the Beavers and the Jackets used 2 timeouts. And for the Beavers offense, Lucas Baker led the charge running the ball 3 times for 11 yards. Cook, 1 carry for 4 yards. Kennedy, 3 carries for 1 yard. And Lamech Albers, 2 carries for -5. Baker throwing was 10 out of 16, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point PAT. For Cena, 3 catches, 73 yards, and 2 scores. Blake Cook, 2 catches for 47 yards and a PAT 2-point reception. Marcus Meredith, 1 catch for 28 yards. And Jack Van Carey, 3 catches for 25 yards and a big touchdown at the end of the half. And Kennedy, 1 catch for -5 yards. And that rounds out the offense for the Beavers in that first half. Both defenses shown very well in that first half as both teams combined for a whopping 1 for 12 on third down conversions. And a bunch of turnover on downs as well in that first half by both teams.
Well, here we go. We get ready for the third quarter, brought to you by Cafaro's Custom Butchering.
Walliser has it teed up on the 40. Most of his kits go right about to the 30-yard line. This one's driven inside the 20. It's scooped up here at the 17, and that is Zona. And he's met at the 30-yard line and planted. And that was, I believe, Mursky with the tackle. Also Cooper Hodak out there as well. So the Jackets have it 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. We'll put it at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Jackets as we get going in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third quarter play here.
Yes, I just won the 200 Club. Woohoo! That's exciting news.
St. Julian under center gives it back, and he is tackled in the secondary by Albers. Be a gain of about 4 to the 33-yard line, bringing up 2nd down and 6 as the Jackets go right back to work with the run game.
So we're going to have 2nd and 5 here, Dew. As St. Julian breaks huddle here.
Twin
Beavers.
Receivers to either side.
Sidecar off to his right. St. Julian takes a snap, gives up the middle. Kalicki with a hole and trying to. Well, you know, he reminds me of running the football, Dewey.
John Riggins.
Peyton Hillis.
Who?
Peyton Hillis. Remember that one good year Peyton Hillis had back in Cleveland?
No.
You know, he was hurdling. He made the hurdle cool again.
Whatever. I'm a football guy, and I don't really remember that name. I remember Metcalf.
40. Oh.
That's going back a few years.
Don't say that name. You'll scare Steelers fans.
Ah.
Here's St. Julian, takes a snap, looking. Pass out here, like a short screen pass, and it's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. And
pass received there by Arnold. He's going to gain 4 yards on the play, so 2nd down and 6 for the Jackets. As again, the Beavers shuffling guys in and out here.
2nd and 6. as they got Twins to the bottom side here. Kalicki in the fullback position here. And they're going to give it to the tailback, and here he comes with a head of steam. Just lowers his head and takes Keaton Fresina for a ride. Aiden Arnold with another big gain tonight for the Jackets.
Yeah, another Northwest Bank first down for the Jackets if they have that running game going. And you got to be careful. They'll lull you to sleep with it, then throw a dime over the top. As we've seen that in the earlier drive in the first half that they scored on. Zona was able to sneak in behind them and get a big touchdown grab. So here comes the offense back out to the line again. Two receivers up top, receiver on the near side. St. Julian in the gun. And he'll walk all the way up to the line, say something, settle back in the gun.
We got whistles here, Dew.
And it looks like Jack Van Keery's going to have to come off. Or, I'm sorry, that's Blake Cook coming off. I don't know if he has an equipment issue or has some blood on him somewhere. Done sprung a leak. They got to get it cleaned up. So the officials stop play and get the player off the field. Tucker Jackson come in his replacement.
Here's a snap. St. Julian looking under pressure. Steps up, trying to get outside. Somebody gets a handle on him. And that should be...
He was outside the tackle box, I believe. He was on this side of the hash marks. Ton of pressure by the Beavers on that play. And it's going to give them 2nd down and 10 at the Beavers' 42-yard line. Beavers doing a nice job of staying in their lanes and staying to their assignment. Able to get the Jackets in 2nd and long here.
Julian takes it, flips it out, and dropped, and Bemis laid the lumber right there. And
another big UTEX body shop, big hit. As number 20, a little slow to get up. That's Mussett. But he's going to get back into the huddle, and it's 3rd down and 10. And we've seen Bemis with a couple of big hits tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Clean hits, too.
Yeah, they've been clean, but he's been laying the lumber out there. 3rd and 10 here for the Jackets.
Twins receivers to either side. Kalicki in the tailback position behind St. Julian.
Here's a snap. Give Kalicki up the middle. And they're going to stop him at the 40.
Led in there by Landon Nickerson. Give him a 2-yard gain to the 40. It brings up 4th down and 8. .8:39 with the clock running here in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering 3rd quarter. And Boy Scott with the sun down over the horizon, the lights on here, it is cooling off quickly.
Julian fires, caught, and we're going to have a Corner Barn Grove flag out there. We're going to have to see what this is all about with 8:15 to go here.
Yeah, late flag coming in, and nobody really moving much out there. We'll have to see what the call is, but this is a big call. It's holding against the Beavers, so they'll decline the penalty. The result of the play is a Northwest Banks 1st down. They wind the clock with 8:10 to go here. St. Julian stays in the gun, bringing 2 receivers to either side. Trying to chip away at this lead the Beavers built up in the first half. He's looking to throw again. Coming to the near side, caught and tackled immediately at the 25. As Kennedy was all over that. Reception made by number 24, Serrano. So it's a gain of 4, bringing up 2nd and 6. Coming up on 7.5 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter, Scott. Jackets have had it the entire time here. So they've rattled off almost half the quarter here. Go ahead.
St. Julian in the gun. He turns, gives Kalicki up the middle, breaks a tackle, and they're going to have to roughhouse him down there after a short gain, and a little help picking him up there, I believe, was Nickerson.
Gets down to about the 22-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd down and 3. So big play here. Jackets looking to maintain the drive. Beavers looking to shut them down, put them in 4th down. Twins to either side. Beavers showing pressure at the line.
Julian.
I think he gave him the snap
over.
count there.
Kalicki motions over. It's going to be a keep here. Julian up the middle, and he's going to be shy of the 20, but
that's going to bring up 4th down and about 2 or 3. They didn't give him they gave him the 22-yard line, so 4th and 3.
So no gain really on the play there, dude.
And 6 minutes to go. So they've rattled off half of this 3rd quarter. They're definitely going to go for it here, but I would imagine going to try a hard count at the very minimum. See if they can't get the Beavers to jump again.
Oh, Beavers got to be disciplined here. St. Julian drops under center in the I formation. Watch Kalicki here, and it's a keep. Julian rolling out. Here's the throw downfield, and he overthrows his intended retarget. He had him open, Dewey, and just couldn't connect on it. And the Beavers are going to take over on downs here.
Yeah, it had me completely fooled on that. I was going with Kalicki up the middle. And then I heard you say the quarterback rolled out, and I just got to the receiver going into the end zone. But he was wide open, cutting in there. And St. Julian just led him too much. And the Jackets turn it over on downs. 5:33 to go in the 3rd quarter. Very promising drive. And they come up empty.
Good defense there. Good discipline. Beavers snuff it out. And now it'll be up to Lucas Baker and the troops to see if they can put up another score on the board with 5:33 to go here in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering 3rd quarter. Here's the give. Up the middle, is that Kennedy? Couldn't get a number there, Dew.
I'm still looking.
Number 5, Deion Kennedy on the carry.
Kennedy with the carry, gets about 5-6 yards on the play. We'll give him 6, call it 2nd down and 4. Beavers right back to work here. They're not really huddling up, just walking up to the line. Baker in the gun. Fakes, will throw it out into the flat.
Elbers has it, breaks a tackle. Lamech Elbers trying to cut back inside. He got away. He has a block. Here comes Elbers, cross the 50. He still sheds another tackle and finally gets tripped up just beyond the 40-yard line. They'll spot him at about the 38. Big run for Lamech Elbers after the catch.
Got across the KC's Express midfield stripe for the big Northwest Bank 1st down for the Beavers. On 2nd and 4, busts a big play there after catching it in the flat. And the Beavers are in business here.
Here's the snap. Tripped up the middle, and they're going to drive them back here at the 40.
Going to give them no gain on a play, spotting them at the original line at the 38-yard line. But a nice catch there by Albers to get it inside the 40 on that last play.
Be 2nd and 10 here. Baker sends a man in motion. Trips. Up top, Baker back to pass, looking, fires over the middle, wide open, and that's caught. Marcus Meredith.
It's going to be another Northwest Bank 1st down for the Beavers as they continue to chunk it up the field. Beavers converting on back-to-back 2nd downs. And Baker being rewarded with some good line play, has time to throw as he finds Meredith for the first down.
Here's the snap. Baker back to pass, rolling out, looking, fires it to the sideline, and it's overthrown, looking for Blake Cook.
He was cutting across there towards the sideline with him and just led him a little too far. Brings up 2nd down and 10. 3:19 to go here in the third quarter. Boy, a score here, Scott, would all but put this game away, as that would put the Beavers up by 3 scores with 1 quarter to go. Baker staying with that staple offense as they'll shift over to 3 receivers on the near side.
2nd and 10 here for the Beavers. Baker takes a snap. He gives up the middle. It's Kennedy, breaks the tackle, looking to get to the outside, and he's going to get brought down from behind. But a nice little carry there for Dion Kennedy.
Yeah, cutting back against the grain and gives the Beavers yet another Northwest Bank first down.
Beavers using that speed, getting everybody involved here tonight, Dewey, and just a good offensive presence here right now for the Beavers, slow and steady. Baker looking, throws a pass. It's caught. Keaton Forcina, touchdown Beavers.
Give him the trifecta. That's his 3rd TD catch of the day from 16 yards out.
Big pitch and catch there on a Dynasty Construction instant replay. And now in to attempt the PAT. Forcina having another good night here, this one on the home turf. Here's the kick, it's up, and it is good. And the Beavers add another one. 28-7. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here. 2:46 to go in the third on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a 3rd-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGS, you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAGS Body Shop, built on trust, backed by quality.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you. Lisa Lockwood on the camera. Stephen Mountain on the Elwood National Forge field cam, giving you that look right there. And Jack Hasbrook on the other end of that, giving you that look here. And right now, the Beavers kicking off. And it's a squibber picked up at the 30. And they're going to get buried out there at the 32, maybe the 33-yard line with 2:42 to go here in the third, Dew.
That was Markham on the return. Zayden, number 14, another junior for the Jackets. And doing a good job of getting it upfield as quickly as he could there, but the Beavers swarming to the ball again on special teams. We'll pin him inside the 35 at the 33 where they have it 1st and 10, 2:42 to go here in the third quarter.
.242, Jackets line it up. I formation, Kalicki the fullback. Here's the turn, here's the give. And the Beavers are going to wrap them up for no gain.
I was just informed that Kalicki is a.k.a. Big Country.
Big Country, Mr. Bill Henry, feeding you some information. Big Country. I got you, Billy Henry.
Thank you to Bill for giving me a little shout out there. 2nd and 10 from the Jackets from the 33.
Here is the Beaver defense trying to make a stop. 2nd and 10. Here's the pass, and that one's thrown in the dirt. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 here as the clock stops with 1:57 to go in the 3rd. Real quickly, I want to invite you all out to the Maria House Project Bingo Bash on Sunday, September 28th, 2005, held at the JPTF Foundation Event Center. Doors open at 1. Bingo starts at 2. $30 online pre-sale or $35 at the door. $1,000 jackpot prize. And thank you, Mr. Jonkus, for sending us that information. As here's the give. Up the middle, and not much there.
Not much at all. I mean, we have a couple of Jackets slow to get up as they're not only getting hit from the front as they go against the Beavers' defensive line, but the Big Country coming in from behind, blowing in there where the hole should be, and when it's not there, he just piles into the line.
Big Country. Rolling them over.
Jackets in Peace B punt formation here.
High kick. It's going to be fielded. Nope. It's going to hit, and Cook's going to let it roll out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, and that is where the Beavers are going to take over with 1:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll take over possession, and they will look to make another impactful drive here and eat up some of this clock.
Yeah, I would imagine they're going to try to get that clock rolling as got the Jackets on the ropes here, but got to find a way to finish it off. And then, you know, honestly, Scott, I think that this game is a lot tighter than what the scoreboard says. It's just the Beavers have been finishing drives and putting touchdowns up, and the Jackets haven't.
1:16 to go, 1st and 10 at the 29. 28-7 is your score for the Beavers. And they're going to line it up here. Single receiver to the bottom side. 2 up top. Baker sends a man in motion. Here's the give. It's going to be Cook near side. Trying to spin off a tackle. Now they got him hemmed in. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to fight his way up just past the 30-yard line. Not much there, Dew.
Yeah, we'll give him a 2-yard gain. Hard fought for. To the 31, bring up 2nd down and 8 as we're under a minute to go here in the Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd quarter. And the official blowing it dead as we have an injury timeout. As we have a player down on the field on the near side.
For injury manner timeout. We'll be back right here on the Deach Experience Sports Stream. Welcome back here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We'll get back to Peace B in a bit. Blake Cook up and okay, just hobbling around a bit. Here's the give. Lamech Elbers trying to bully his way up through, and he's going to be shy of the 39. I believe they're going to put him right at the 39, Dew.
Well, both officials coming in from either side. It's going to be enough for Northwest Bank 1st down as the Chain Gang are going to lug it up the field another 10 yards.
20 seconds to go here in the Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd quarter of play.
And now they're going to huddle up with 6 seconds to go in the quarter, and this quarter's going to run out.
And we got a flag on the play. What's this about here, dude?
2 seconds. I think they said that it's a false start because the line was set at the line. Once you're down in your 3-point stance, you can't get up. So they needed to stay in their stance and finish the quarter. But coach wanted them to huddle back up, and it's going to cost the team a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty it is, and we'll be back. And that is the end of the Cafaros Custom Butchering 3rd quarter. Beavers on top, 28-7. We'll be back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way. Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Lisa Lockwood, Stephen Mountain. High snap. Beavers pick it up, rolling out as Baker looking. And he's going to find his way to the sideline, gets to the 40, and tackled out of bounds. And in comes a pair of yellow hankies.
No doubt about that one. Baker well out of bounds and 2 Jackets on top of him. That'll be a personal foul against the Jackets, and it'll result in a Northwest Bank first down for the Beavers.
And that's much the delight of Corry Beaver Nation, as I think I heard a volleyball chant going on there for a minute.
Yeah,
Joe.
you can't do that. Well, you can do that. You just have to pay the penalty.
11:51 to go here in the game, fourth quarter. As the Beavers lined up here. Albers in the eye. Here's the give. Lamech Albers up the middle. Breaks a tackle. He's to the 30. 25-20. 15. Gets spun down and out of bounds. And a huge, massive run for Lamech Albers.
Yeah, he's showing his worth to the team here as he got over the right side, got into the open, and just chugged it up the field with a big Munsmerch run. And another Northwest first down for the Beavers.
Northwest Bank first down for what's next. Big run. And the clock churning begins now as the Beavers look to make a little butter here, heading into the early part of the fourth quarter. Baker checking the wristband. Here's the give. Meredith going to take the hole, and he's going to get stood up and dropped inside the 5.
Good read at the line for Meredith as he cut back to the left into the open, gets down to the 4, where it'll be second and goal for the Beavers after that 4-yard gain. Beavers taking their time, not huddling, but staying at the line of scrimmage here as Baker calls the play out.
Here's a snap. Baker gives up the middle, trying to push the pile.
Just short of the goal line at the 1.
Just shy.
So third and goal from the 1.
.10:03 to go, and the Beavers looking to punch the final nail in the proverbial coffin here, as they're taking their good old time here, but got to get the score. Baker takes a snap. Here's a give, and Lamech Albers is in for a Beavers touchdown. Corey Custom Machine touchdown. And big drive there for the Beavers. Big running from Lamech Albers tonight.
Yeah, they made a big catch on third down on the last drive to get it down into a scoring position, and he punches it in here after a big run around the right side and set it up again here for the Beavers. as Frisina out here for the Kearney and Ruth PAT.
Here's a snap. Kick is blocked. That was low and nothing doing there for the Beavs. And but positive side, Beavers are up 34-7 with 9:38 to go. We'll be back right after this.
With more features to keep your account safe and secure. Northwest Bank is here for what's next.
Good dog.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Lisa Lockwood, Stephen Mountain, and Jack Hasbrook as the kick is away off some hands, and they're going to have to fall on it with 9:37 to go here on the clock. The Jackets take over. And do they need a score in a bad way here, do the Girard Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, that play was down by River Rogers inside his own 25 at the 24-yard line where the Jackets will have it 1st and 10. But they have got to find a way to continue to play through it here and continue to make positive plays and get into the end zone.
9:37, Jackets break huddle here. 1st and 10. As they get a player on late here, getting a play call. As,
Sam
that's
Wagner in late to the game as Arnold heads to the sideline.
St. Julian takes a snap. He's going to keep it, and he gets piled up backwards.
Ouch.
Bent backwards, and I think that was Hasbrook leading the way there.
Yeah, Hasbrook was in on the tackle low, and we had some heavy pressure over the top from Owen Nickerson. And that Rubik's Cube was twisting in all kinds of directions. Loss of 3 on the play. Back to the 22. We'll call it a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. As we roll up on 9 minutes to go in the ball game here. In the K&E Surveyors 4th quarter, Beavers large and in charge here, 34-7.
St. Julian takes a snap. He's going to cut inside. He's going to get met. And still on his feet trying to plow forward. Tough running there. And that's actually Gromley, Dewey, into the game.
Yeah, number 8. Just a sophomore, Jackson.
8 and 9 look a lot alike when they get all scrunched up.
Yeah, they do.
Just like 8 and 6 last year.
Yeah.
We struggled with that one.
We should bring that up to the coach's attention when we talk to him sometime.
What's that?
Make it easier on us, not allowing to have an 8 and a 6 out there at the same time.
Or 8-9.
Exactly.
Or you could just up your prescription and we'd
get
be
a prescription.
Okay. Here's Gromley. He's set up in the gun. He's got Twins bottom side, 3 to the top. He'll take the snap. He's going to keep it up the middle. He's got a hole here. He breaks a tackle, running hard up the middle, and he's going to have enough for Northwest Bank 1st down.
Oh, the Beavers were ball hawking on that play. And Gromley did a nice job of making sure he kept the elbow tucked in nice and tight and had good ball security as they get a Northwest Bank 1st down.
Jackets will break huddle here. Clock ticking away. Gromley under center. Got a pair of backs behind him. Here's the give. Up the middle and tackled immediately. And no gain on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. And now the clock begins to wind here, and not ever secure until the clock hits 000, but Beavers, I think, can breathe a little easy here as we look forward to next week.
They're sitting in a good position, comfortable, but they don't need to relax. They need to keep playing as there's a lot of time left to go in this game. As we've seen it in last week's game, I think the Bison might have taken a few plays off, and the Beavers kind of crept back into that one.
Here's a pass, and it's caught there by Markham.
Beavers work them out of bounds on the far side. Officials will wind the clock and keep it moving with 6:39 to go. It'll be 3rd down and 7 at the 40-yard line for the Jackets.
Back to pass, under pressure. He's going to get wrapped up and
driven to the ground. One of the Beavers had their helmet come off. I believe that was Albers. But it's going to be a loss on the play back inside the 35-yard line to the 34. And it'll be 4th down and we'll call it 13. 4th and 13. As the Jackets will get into Piece B punt formation here. One lone guy back here for the Beavers. I believe that's Cook. 5:34 with the clock moving. A little bit of a high snap, but a short kick.
Yeah,
very high.
We're going to have a flag here, as I think the kicker was hit. Punter got plugged pretty good back here.
That was St. Julian.
Field.
So we'll see what the officials call here. Personal foul, roughing the kicker against the Beavers. And that should be enough for a 1st down. So again, the Beavers get hit with a corner bar and grill flag that costs them a 1st down when they were able to get the defense off the field. So there's some work to be done yet from the Beavers, as that's the 7th penalty of the game so far on the Beavers that have been accepted. There's a couple in the first half that weren't accepted, but that'll keep the Jackets offense out on the field here. 5:17 to go in the ball game. Give to the fullback right up the right side, and don't look like there's going to be much of a gain. If anything, a half a yard gain just shy of the KC's express midfield stripe. Brings up 2nd down and a long 9. Kevin Heiser in on the tackle for the Beavers from his defensive tackle position. Jackets staying with that I formation.
Here's the give up the middle, across the Casey's Express 50, and chunks out a good little chunk there, Dewey, probably about 5 yards or so.
Yeah, about a 5-yard gain down to the 46-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
Clock ticks under 4:20 to go, and the Beavers trying to get a stop here on defense. 3rd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Gromley takes a snap, looking. He's going to fire it out here, and it's picked off. Off and running are the Beavers. Down the sideline, Jack Van Carey doing something easy. Touchdown, Beavers.
Read it right off the get-go, jumped the route, made a nice catch, and took the pick 6 home.
And that'll all but wrap this one up here tonight, Dew. You know, I do want to give these Yellow Jackets credit. It's tough to build a team. They always say Rome wasn't built in a day.
Well, it was 21-7 at half. It was a 2-score game, and you just got to learn to win. It takes some time, and, Brooks has laid the foundation out there, and he's working with it, but it's going to take some time to get it to where he wants it.
But the Jackets have come in here tonight, played a good game, and the Beavers just putting the pedal down here late, and we'll have a running clock the rest of the way, and that kick is no good.
Wide
Missed
left.
It left. So the Beavers tack on some more. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this. The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you as we are in the K&E surveying fourth quarter of action. And the Beavers on top 40-7 with 3:54 to go in the game. As another Corry Custom Machine touchdown. This one, Dewey, on a pick six.
Yeah, great play there by Jack Van Carey. And, it's hard picking one player that's really put a staple on this, but I've got a nomination for the end of the game.
And this ball bounces around, taking that to 20. And they're going to bring him down immediately with 3:46 to go here.
That was number 14, Markham, on the carry for the Jackets. And it'll be 1st and 10 inside their own 25-yard line when they spot the ball here, Scott. But it's a little bit of an up-road hoe here late in the fourth. And we're probably seeing a lot of the second strings from both sides out on the field right now. Spotting the ball at the 23-yard line where the Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Gromley back in there at the quarterback position. Beavers send a late addition onto the line, and he'll keep it around the right side and be drugged down just shy of the 30. A 5-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 5 as the clock will get wound, and like you say, it'll be a running clock the rest of the way here. No, it won't.
No.
33.
No, 35.
Got to have 35 point.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do math tonight. It's been a long week. Here's the snap. Gromley gives up the middle and hit immediately and brought down. Great tackle there for the Beavers.
Trying to get a number. I believe that was 66, Anderson. Brody Nickerson with a nice stick there in the backfield.
It'll be 3rd and 5 for Girard. 40-7, 2:35 to go. Fumble, ball's on the ground, picked up and driven in the backfield.
Lost back to the 25-yard line and bring up 4th down and 8. As the Beavers just not giving the Jackets any kind of wiggle room to recover from any kind of a slight mistake on the field. And the Jackets will get into Peace B punt formation here as we've reached the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning. Back here just the other side of the 50. Beaver receiving the punt here. And he's facing the end zone, so I can't get a number.
Kick is away.
High kick, going to land about the 45, take a Beavers roll. And
oh, boy, you got to get away from that thing, Beavers.
let him down it. Look at the scoreboard and see where you're at. Beavers recover it. As I believe that was 67 with the recovery. Or is that 57? No, that's 67. Lennon Hill. If you're going to touch it, better make sure you come up with it, and he did. The Beavers will have it at the Jackets' 42-yard line with 1:31 to go. And a good bounce-back game here for the Beavers after they dropped one last week in Waterford to come back here with a resounding victory on their home field. Home opener this week, Scott, and are going to be rewarded with a much-needed W here.
Much needed indeed, as Beavers will set up here with the last minute 31. Here's the give up the middle. And trying to push his way forward is Devin Mursky.
He'll get to the 40-yard line, a 2-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 8. As that will get the clock rolling. Tackle made there by 81, Braden Vorse. And it's definitely in mop-up mode. Is Lathrop in there at quarterback. Probably going to have 2 more snaps of the ball here. Got to get it under 40 seconds on this play to not have to snap it again.
Asher Pillar split out wide here. We're going to victory formation, and the Beavers are going to kneel it down, and that should do it. As the Beavers are going to knock off the Girard Yellow Jackets. Your final score is going to be 40-7. And the Beavers come in and get it done, and you're going to flash me a number for player of the game, and I'm going to get it down to Steve-O. And we are going to have our post-game show brought to you by P2 Paving. Let P2 pay for you. You can visit them online today at www.p2pavingco.net. And why don't we go with the offense play of the game, brought to you by Healthy Smiles of Corry.
I like the catch, the TD catch late in the second quarter. Jack Van Carey caught a 13-yard Corry Custom Machines touchdown, and that made the lead at halftime 21-7. And much needed because the Beavers were going to have to punt or kick the ball off to start the second half. It gave the Beavers up by 2 scores as Van Carey and the Beaver offense finished a much-needed touchdown drive late in the second quarter. Touchdown grab from 13 yards out, Jack Van Carey.
All right, and let's go. The defense play of the game brought to you by the new Kitchen Village.
Well, I tell you what, we kind of said something about it when it first happened, and this guy had a couple of big hits in the game. They were clean hits. I'm going with number 17, Chris Bemis, as he really laid the boom down that first one. It made it a 3rd and 2 back in the first quarter when the Beavers had a 7-0 lead, and it really kind of set the tone for the Beavers early on in the game.
And that'll take us to the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, Duke.
You got to talk about Big Country. He's kind of the ebb and flow of the offense for the Yellow Jackets, and he had a big night out there. We're running the ball a couple of times there, but Beavers did keep him in check for most of the game, but I thought he did exactly what he was supposed to do out there and had some good runs out there for the Jackets. And they're moving in the right direction, but I'm going with the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award to Big Country, number 44, Mason Kalecki.
And how about we do a little the game changer play of the game. What play changed the game? So we take a look at our University of Pitt-Titusville game changer.
I think when the Beavers came right back with that 54-yard touchdown catch by Fresina early in the second, as the Beavers regained the lead, and they never relinquished it from there. That's the game-winning touchdown.
All right. And that is your game-changing play of the day, brought to you by University of Pitt Titusville. And we're going to get Stephen Mountain with our Karate Chevrolet player of the game in just a minute. But, Dewey, what do you got for stats down there?
In the second half here, Beavers were 0 for 2 on third down conversions. The Jackets went 0 for 6. Jackets ended up with 4 first downs in that second half, so a great job by the Beavers defense really coming out in the second half and setting the tone early as they stopped the Jackets repetitively. Beavers ended up with 7 first downs, and they put up another, 19 points in the second half. So 3 scores in the first half, 3 scores in the second half. Beavers had 2 penalties in the second half. Jackets had 1. Again, the Jackets with 1 turnover, Bracken Funeral Home turnover in the second half. It was a pick 6 by Jack Van Carey. And I'd give him a runner-up for the Karate Chevrolet player of the game because Jack Van Carey came to play today.
Well, here is Steve-O with our Karate Chevrolet player of the game.
With your Karate Chevrolet player of the game, Lamech Albers. Lamech, congratulations on the big win tonight and a good game.
Thank you.
What was your mindset today? You're flying around on defense every play. It seems like you really like the heart and soul of that defense. How do you play like that every down?
Just read our linebackers got to step up. We knew that they were going to come in running the ball, big 44 and fullback. So.
Is it intimidating to hit that guy? He's got some good size.
A little bit. It was a little scary, but.
Yeah, no fear though, right?
Yeah.
So, tough loss last week against Fort LaBeouf. How did Coach challenge you guys this week to step up and get the win here tonight?
He really challenged our front line in practice all week. We were hitting the sled all week, so we knew we had to be physical up front to win the game.
Looking forward, you got GM next week. Tough game on the road. How are you guys going to prepare for that game?
We got to have the right mindset coming into practice. Mental mistakes got to be cut down to a very minimum. Got to have perfect practice. We like to call it perfect practice, but yeah.
All right on. Well, congratulations on the win tonight and a great game, and good luck next week.
Yep, thanks.
All right, thanks, Lamech. Scott, Dewey, Lamech Albers, great big game tonight. Glad to see that from him, and look forward to it again next week. Back to you guys.
The Karate Chevrolet player of the game, Lamech Albers. Thank you, Steve-O. And a big win tonight, Dewey, as we just heard Steve talk to our Karate Chevrolet player of the game, Lamech Albers. Big game in GM next week. GM always seems to have our number. How the Beavers get through that tough General McLean team?
They just got to stick to their assignments, got to have a good week of practice, and make sure that they listen to what the coaches are telling them and be prepared and cut down on those self-inflicting injuries here or mistakes here tonight. Going up against a good team in McLean, you cannot give them free first downs on penalties. You have to make them earn everything, and this game kind of shows them that they got to clean some things up and be ready to go for next week.
Indeed, and your final score here tonight, the Beavers take the Jackets down here on their first home game of the season. Your final is 40-7, and we're going to get Coach Goodwill here in a minute. And coming up tomorrow, Dewey, we got a couple games. What do we got going on tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we have the JV game at 10 o'clock over at McLean, ironically. Girard didn't have the JV squad this year, so McLean is offered to host us out at McLean tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And then we are at McLean next Friday, so the home game for JV would be here at home next Saturday. But after the JV game tomorrow against McLean, we're going to go over to Mill Creek. The rec football team will be taking on Mill Creek, and I believe that is at the McDowell High School. That will be at 3 o'clock. And then we have a Saturday night game as Fort LaBeouf will be taking on Northeast at the Waterford Cam Benito Field. And Carm Benito Field.
Carm Benito Field. Sorry.
I always think it's Cam. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I'm just gifted.
You're gifted.
So that's the busy day tomorrow. I'll kiss my wife goodbye in the morning, and hopefully she's still there when I get home at night.
Does that mean I'm going to have to feed you tomorrow?
Maybe.
All right. Well, we'll think about feeding you tomorrow. Not sure. I'll have to make sure I can take a loan out for that because you guys like to eat good. But So we have all that tomorrow. Volleyball on the road Tuesday at Iroquois. And then they go to
Prep
on Thursday, and that one is going to be a banger.
That's going to be a big one.
Great game at at Maplewood there. Tough game, 5 sets. That volleyball team getting ready to rear it up again and head to states, and hopefully they can get it done. But tonight, big win for the Beavers tonight, and we're going to get the winning head coach here on the headset. Coach Jeff Goodwill, you're a pretty popular guy here tonight as Beavers come out with a big win. We want to talk about our player of the game, Lamech Elbers, not only on defense, but boy, that kid was running tough tonight.
He was. With – am I not on?
You're on.
Okay. With Sterling being out tonight, we needed Lamech to tote the mail a little bit more, and seeing what he was able to do tonight, the first thought in my head is, we need to regroup and rethink some things as far as our run game goes, because he certainly sparked it.
Sparked it indeed, and good to see Keaton Forsina bounce back and have a big game. Only 1 catch last week. It was a touchdown, but Keaton had another big impression here tonight as well.
Yeah, we talked about we had to hit some of those zones underneath, and he was running great routes, and Pookie had the timing right, so we were good. Lucas had the timing right.
Pookie, I love it, though.
Yeah,
I
know.
Well, we look next week, General McLean. What's the message in practice week? General McLean is always one of them teams that seem to have our number. How do we get over that hump?
General McLean, it's a great program. It's a great program. Marshall does a nice job over there. The big message all week is we got to stop big number 0. That was the guy that killed us last year. So game plan wise, we had the Zeets guys to worry about, and he kind of tore us up. So all eyes are going to be on him defensively. They're a great program. It is non-region, but it's a big non-region game. We want to win that one.
Yeah. So tomorrow night, LaBeouf. Northeast, kind of a big game. I'm sure you're going to be watching.
On the Deej live stream, I'll be watching. Yeah.
Well, congratulations here tonight. We'll let you get out of here, Coach, but thank you for joining us. Big win tonight, big region win. One more road game, and then we get it like a trio at home here. It's going to be nice to have some home cooking for a change.
Absolutely. Thanks, Scott.
All right, Coach Jeff Goodwill. Beavers win big tonight against Girard. And with that, Dewey, I think it's about time for us to sign off and get cleaned up and get ready to get out of here. Big win for the Beavers tonight. Tomorrow, the JV team will head to General McLean, and we will be there for a 10 o'clock kickoff. And then we will also have the rec coverage against McDowell as well in the afternoon. And then we'll head to LaBeouf for the night game, the nightcap, as you like to say.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
You'll be all right. Take your senior citizens nap. We'll get you through it.
All right.
For Stephen Mountain, Jack Hasbrook, Dewey Hurd, and Lisa Lockwood, I'm Scott Lockwood. You've been watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. God bless y'all. We'll see you tomorrow right here on DeejExperience.com.